Hello and good evening. Welcome back to Premier League. It is Liverpool against Leeds United. It's Liverpool's first game as champions after 30 years against Leeds United, who are going to play their first Premier League game since 2004. As you can see, Liverpool are going to play with the usual 4-3-3 formation. There are no specific changes from last season, where surprisingly enough, Georgino Wijnaldum, the player who has been in constant contact with Barcelona for a contract, knowing that Liverpool's contract will expire in 1 year time, starts in place of players like James Milner. Also, we can see that Naby Keita is going to be a starter, even though last season he hasn't been one of the regular starters in the game. There's definitely no surprise in the attack with Salah, Firmino, and Sadio Mane. At the same time, Leeds United going to play with usual 4-1-4-1 formation. There hasn't been not such many changes from last season, except for Robin Koch, who is playing in replacement of Ben White. Ben White, who has signed a long-term contract with Brighton after spending a successful 1 year with Leeds United on loan. Up front, we can see that Patrick Bamford still keeps his starting place in terms of Rodrigo. Rodrigo has been training with Leeds United for 5-6 days, so I don't think it was that easy for him to have such a strong debut against Liverpool. And Bielsa prefers to start with a player who has been with Leeds for a number of years. So it makes sense that for the starting lineup, Benford takes place. For the rest, Jack Harrison has been on loan again from Manchester City. Robin Koch is a new addition to the team after his transfer from Germany. And Pablo Hernandez is going to play his first Premier League match after a number of years after playing for Swansea. As you can see on the bench, there is Fabinho, who used to be a regular starter last season. He starts on the bench. The same applies to James Milner. And as regards Leeds United, Tyler Roberts, Ezgen Alioski, and Rodrigo are on the bench. Federico Casilla, after his 13 match ban from the Championship, lost his place for good since Ilham Meslier has been bought on a permanent deal from the French club, so he's going to keep his number one position. We will see how it will fare. It will be a really interesting match because between two managers who plays attacking and beautiful football. So we expect to see quite an entertaining match. My predictions for this game will be that Liverpool will win 2-1 against Leeds. We will see how it will go since Liverpool has already played an official match. They lost the Super Cup, the Community Shield against Arsenal. We will see how they will fare against the Championship champions. I think that experience with Liverpool has been really strong at Anfield. They have won all the matches, as far as I know, last season at home. So we predict that they will continue on their positive streak. So for me, Liverpool 2, Leeds United 1.